Vanakkam. Hi friends, welcome back to Nageshwari's kitchen. Ta-da! Today I'm going to cook beetroot leaves pakoda. So I bought a bunch of beetroot and it came with beetroot leaves. So I used to make with dal or the stir fry. Today I'm going to make the pakoda. It's very delicious. Before we start the video, if you're watching my video for the first time, please subscribe to Nageshwari's kitchen and press the bell symbol, then you will get notified whenever I post my new videos. Let's get in. So I removed these stems. If you don't have to throw those, you can just use it for stir fries. Wash it couple of times and then chop it finely. I arranged all the leaves together. So I can chop it all at once. And then hold everything tightly. I'm going to chop it fine. Chop them into thin slices. So you can do it with one shot by doing this. You don't have to do every single leaves chopping. So if you do it this way, it's really quick. Beetroot leaves, they cook really fast. So if you do it with the pakoda or even with the sambar or lentils or with the vegetable stir fry, it goes really well. It's full of nutrients, vitamins. It's very good for health. If your kids are not eating these leaves, just make these type of pakodas or fritters and then give it to them. They don't know that this is made by beetroot leaves. So the leaves are ready. Should be like this. Now let's chop the onions. Sliced 2 onions, thin slices. Just crush it to take out all the layers of these onions. If you crush it lightly, so the layers will separate like this. Yeah, just do this and then add the onion with the leaves. So I've taken around 5 green chilies. Chop them into small pieces. You can even crush this. Two small pieces of ginger. I'm going to chop them into really small pieces. Like this. You have to chop them like this. Add into here. Add some cashew nuts. Broken cashew nuts. 1 teaspoon of fennel powder. Add some salt. This is around 1 teaspoon. You can adjust it according to your taste.
Yeah.
So mix everything first, just to take all the moisture from the leaves and the onion.
Did you wash them?
Yes.
Good.
So I mixed it. Now it's time to add the rice flour.
What flour?
Add around 2 tablespoons of rice flour. This is to get the crispy texture. Mix it once. Now let's add the chickpea flour, that is besan flour. 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. 3, 4 and 5. 5 tablespoons of chickpea flour.
Chickpea flour is made out of chickpeas. Is it? Chickpea flour.
Mix it and then we will sprinkle some water. Now we need some water. Don't add too much. I'm adding like 3 tablespoons of water. Mix first. If you need more, you can add it. Once everything is mixed, you should actually, if you hold it, you should get a shape. So that's the consistency. Okay? Do not add too much of flour. So this should be the consistency. When you hold, you should actually, it should get a shape. So that's the consistency. Let's start to fry. Keep the oil ready to fry. The mixing is done. Let's start to fry. Take enough oil. So when you add the dumplings, it has to cover. Take small portion and don't squeeze like this. If you do like this, the inside will not cook properly. So what you have to do, you have to take like this. I'm not pressing anything, just holding like this. It's still loose.
So you don't want to shape it with force.
Yes. So this is still loose. So you will get a crispy texture everywhere. So the oil must be hot enough. Check the oil is heated or not. When you drop it, it should get the bubbles. So that's the right consistency. So take like this. Add in here. Do not overload, just add the right amount. If you overload, the oil temperature will drop out, then the pakoras will be like more oily. So after 2 minutes, turn to the other side. Do not touch until 2 minutes. It has to cook lightly. If you mix immediately, it will break. So you have to give some time to cook. Then you can turn to the other side. If you are allergic to nuts, you can skip adding cashew nuts. But if you add cashew nuts, you will get that crunchy texture in between. That's why I always add the nuts in the pakoras. This is almost done. Can you see? So do not burn it. So you have to stay here. So it takes only fraction of seconds to get burned. So watch. When you see the golden in color, it's time to take out. Look at the consistency. Isn't it looking great? The crispy, yummy and delicious and super healthy beetroot leaves pakoda is ready. Transfer this into a tissue paper to remove the excess oil. Serve it immediately. Guys, any of you eaten the pakoda with fork? Please see.
Look, I'm doing timber work, so this is the best way to do it, okay? And I don't want to spoil the pakoda. It really tastes yummy, okay? I don't want to stop my work, so I'm gonna do both.
How is the taste?
Good.
Good. Hello. Danish, taste பண்ணி சொல்லு.
I don't taste any beetroot.
Crispy? Can you feel the crunchy sound? How is it?
Awesome.
So you know, when I started cooking, so you know what I used. So if you didn't know, can you feel this is a beetroot leaves?
No.
No. Crispy and healthy beetroot leaves pakoda is ready to serve. It's very simple, and it's if you are planning for a tea time snack or party snack, it will be super hit. Try this recipe at home. Your kids will love it. If you like this video, please thumbs up and share with your friends. Please subscribe to Nageshwari's Kitchen. I will see you in another video. Bye.